to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for football now from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Tonight, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is the Pro Bowler, Jeffrey Simmons. Gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
DK to return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So out come the Titans, and they are led, Greg, by Cam Ward. Same alma mater as you, University of Miami, the #1 overall pick in this past April's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him, Mike? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Lockett headed in motion. Play fake. Now Ward to throw. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go again here with Irving. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
3rd down, it's Irving.
Irving, the ball carrier.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down by Levante David. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Pollard. Finds room inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that play. 1st down for Tennessee.
1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This is caught at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Tyler Lockett. Touchdown, Titans.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Johnson now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Been a bit of a shaky start so far. A punt followed by the turnover on downs last time they had it. So trying to turn things around here on drive number 3. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now Baker keeping it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 38 yards.
At the 23-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
We'll get this right to the 20-yard line. Darnell Baker in to make the stop. 2nd and 7. Baker to throw. A short one there to Otten. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They send Godwin in motion. Mayfield. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
That's good for a Tampa Bay. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He puts it up, and it's caught. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bucs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jimmy DK now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Shotgun snap for Wolf. He finds the veteran Lockett. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Running here, it's Pollard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Titan first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down and 3. They give to Pollard on the option. Open space to the 35. And he's in! Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play, but we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
Sly now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. This is Irving.
Irving, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Right back to Irving. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
I got it.
2nd down throw from Mayfield. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around.
10 yards to go.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Mayfield. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this 1st half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. have it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here, you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bucs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Jim DK. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Ward. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Now, this is something that we typically see out of maybe a more veteran quarterback, not necessarily a rookie, but just having a really nice sense of game management, throw the ball away, and live for the next down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Ward. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. That throw right on the money for the former Miami quarterback, and it's a 1st down.
And the Titans' 1st down.
Having the ability to move your running back to the widest receiver, they call those the number 1 receiver, meaning he's the closest to the sideline. It really forces a defense to show their hand. Do we keep a corner out there, and I know it's zone, or do I move a linebacker or safety out there, and now you tell the offense that it's man coverage? So the versatility and the chess piece that is the running back position, it could do so much to help not only the play caller, but also the quarterback.
That is 14 for the 2nd time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
This one is caught downfield by Ridley. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
A gain of 27.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Now the jet sweep. They give it to Ridley. And he will score! Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Titans.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and He was able to do the rest.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with Irving. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6. Throwing is Baker. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
They send Godwin in motion. Now Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense make their way out to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Ward. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, Ward. Complete Ridley on the reception. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. Just see him get off the quarterback. He's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. But you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down for Tennessee.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion, Okonkwo. On 1st down, it's Ward. Lockett brings it in out wide. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. In motion, Okonkwo. On 2nd down, here's Pollard. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Zion McCollum on the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Tennessee.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. On 1st down, Ward. He takes off. About 19 yards on that one. And they're in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That is caught by the tight end, Chig Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Titans have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's over the middle of the tight end, Otten. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this 1st half.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. Tony Pollard heading out with the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Fake the handoff. Now Ward. That's caught by Van Jefferson. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
28-yard gain.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
First down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Lockett headed in motion. Up the middle they go. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Ward. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll send their tight end left. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
To throw on second down is Ward. He'll step up and run. A first down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Tennessee.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing, Ward. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Third down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Ward gonna keep it here on the zone read, and they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense, and I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Tennessee field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is good. And the Titans will extend their third quarter lead.
Buccaneers.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Joey Sly back out to kick this one away.
Tennessee.
On the return is Sean Tucker. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
To number 7.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
On second down, Baker. A short one there to Otten. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
That's another.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. He's into space past the 25. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll step up and run this. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
31. Buccaneers 21.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
At the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 35, here's second and 6. Shotgun snap for Ward. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end. And then the throw, you can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
In motion, Okonkwo. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Jacob Parrish in there for the stop.
The 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Winfield on the tackle. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
The throw on the run is complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Ward now on 3rd down. Exiting the pocket right, and he'll take this one in. Cam Ward, touchdown Titans. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it, and the Titans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers 21. Joey Sly to
following the
kick off for
touchdown.
Tennessee.
Here's Sly to kick it away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bucs offense headed back to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Bang, 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 bang.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a 1st down.
That's good for a Buccaneers first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and that will lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield. That's his tight end, Otten. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
On first down, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
They send Evans in motion. A second down throw from Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown Buccaneers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are able to cut the deficit to 10.
38. Buccaneers 28.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here's DK. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Titans offense and quarterback Cam Ward headed back out onto the field. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Off play action. Yaya Diaby. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
The gun, Ward. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
In motion, Okonkwo. Third and long. Here's Ward. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Buccaneers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Start on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stick with him again. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll go with the sneak, and he will have a Titans 1st down. At least at first glance, They'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker out to punt for Tennessee. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs now. Down by 10. A little under 2.5 to go. They have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with. But they've got to score twice, so they need to go quick. This is 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. That's caught left side by Otten. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. Down to about the 13.
Cody Barton on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
2nd down and 8. They'll drop to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. To throw is Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Complete to Payne Durham. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Off the RPO, this is out to Evans. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Quick throw, taken in, and that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
17-yard line.
The Titans will use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool, he's calm, he steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
Chase McLaughlin.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. That's Lockett downfield, he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Titans 1st down.
And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to win the game.
59-yard attempt.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. On the return, here's DK. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Now a give on the ground. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Titans.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Open right side is Okonkwo. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And with the defenders biting on that hard play action, the tight end knows he's going to be open once he crosses that linebacker. All his quarterback has to do is get his hips turned around and deliver the ball on target, and it's an easy 1st down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. In motion, Okonkwo. On 2nd down, here's Ward. That one into the hands of Jefferson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker, on to punt. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Now a 1st throw here in overtime. At the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
That's a gain of 14 yards.
A gain of 14.
That's
good for a quick
Tampa
1st down.
Bay. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
13 yards on that pass play. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
To the outside, catch made by Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game. And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They send Godwin in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Looking downfield for Otten. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Ward. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And he's taken down up past the 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
This defense has had their share of troubles trying to contain this quarterback today, Mike. This time they go to the zone read. The defender goes after the running back, and the quarterback pulls it, keeps it himself, and has a huge gain for a first down.
On 1st and 10. The Bucs have it. Still on the move. inside the 10. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you could ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
So a win here for the Buccaneers. This game had a little bit of everything. Winds up going to overtime, but it's their defense that comes up with the big play. They get the touchdown, and in a stunning finish, an instant classic, if you will, they get the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Buccaneers get the win. As we say, so long from Tampa.